Hola, buenos días, buenos días. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias, muy bien, gracias. ¿Y usted? ¿Y usted? Hoy estoy en la biblioteca del LECC. Today I am in the library of the LECC. And I was looking at our Spanish book section up there, and I found this book. It is called Tortillas Are Round. Las tortillas son redondas. And it is a book about shapes. I had never seen this before, and I took a look at it, and I really liked it, so I'm going to read it to you. I know we haven't talked about shapes before, and that's okay. I just wanted to read this book to you so that you can start getting the feel of what shapes are in Spanish, and so that you hear other words, and some of them you already know. So let's go ahead and read it. This one is already translated for me. It's bilingual. It's got both languages in the story, so I don't need to do it. It is written by Roseanne Greenfield Thong, and it is illustrated by John Barra. Tortillas are round. Las tortillas son redondas. A book of shapes. Un libro de figuras geométricas. Let's see which is better. I read this better like this. That way you can see it better. I think this is going to work. All right, here we go. Round are sombreros. Round is the moon. Round are the trumpets that blare out a tune. Those are rhyming words. Do you hear that? Okay, here we go. Now in Spanish. Redondos son los sombreros. Redonda es la luna. Redonda las trompetas que tocan una canción. Los sombreros are down here. Look at them. See that? Round are campanas that chime and ring. Round are the nests where swallows sing. Redondas son las campanas que replican y llaman. Campana is the word for bell. Redondos son los nidos en los que cantan las golondrinas. Such a beautiful book, isn't it? Wow, look at this one. Round are tortillas and tacos too. Round is a pot of abuelo's stew. I can name more round things, can you? Redondas son las tortillas y los tacos también. Redonda es la olla para el pozole de la abuela. Puedo nombrar más cosas redondas. ¿Puedes tú? Let's see, what do we see here that is round, redondo? I see the table, la mesa es redonda. La ventana, the window, do you see it? La ventana es redonda. The chandelier, the light, la luz es redonda. What else? The skillet, el sartén. The stove, la estufa. There's a lot of things that are round, aren't there? Square. Square are the letters. We know them well. Square is a board game to help us spell. Oh, they're playing Scrabble. Those are the letters that are squared. Cuadradas son las letras que también conocemos. Cuadrado es un juego que nos llama a deletrear. I was never that good at Scrabble. Did you ever play Scrabble? Yeah, not my best game. I'm really good at card games. That's my game. Okay. Square are ventanas that give a view. Square is my clock and my photos too. Ventana is window. Cuadradas son las ventanas que muestran el paisaje. Cuadrado es mi reloj Y mis fotos también. So there's the clock and the picture frames. Oh, look. La guitarra, the guitar, is also square. Square is the park and the Zócalo. Square is a fountain from long ago. How many square things do you know? Cuadrado es el parque y el Zócalo. Cuadrada es la fuente. ¿Cuántas cosas cuadradas conoces? Look, there's a lot of square things there. This building is a square. This is a square right here. That's the park they were talking about. Cuadrado, square. Cuadrado. Rectangles are carts with bells that chime and cold paletas in the summertime. Rectangulares son los carritos con campanas que replican y paletas frías en el verano. You see, this is a rectangle. Paletas, they're like popsicles. They're so good. Dice, muy frío, muy delicioso, very cold, very delicious. Stone metates inside our casa help us grind our corn to masa. También los metates de piedra en nuestra casa que nos ayudan a moler el maíz para hacer la masa. This is a metate down here, see? And that is a square as well. Rectangles are flags that fly above the scoreboard way up high. How many rectangles do you spy? Rectángulos son las banderas que ondean en lo alto. ¿Cuántas cosas rectangulares tú puedes ver? So here, the stands are rectangles. The scoreboard is rectangle. This is a diamond. It's not a rectangle, but a diamond down there. Do you see that? It's a baseball field. Triangles. Triangles are crunchy chips for guacamole and other dips. Oh, that sounds so good right now. Triangles. Triangulares son los totopos crujientes para el guacamole y otras salsas. Look at that. Do you like guacamole and salsa with chips? I do. Triangles sail on the breeze. They line the shore and glide on seas. Triangulares son las velas que se inflan con la brisa, bordean la orilla y por los mares navegan. Look, this little boat is a triangle too. See the triangle? This is a triangle up here. Okay. Sandia. Do you remember that word? Sandia. That is the word for what's heating. Watermelon. I'm so happy you remembered. Sandias chilled in tubs of ice. Quesadillas by the slice. Triangles can beat the heat. What other triangles can you see? Triangulares son los pedazos de sandía sobre el hielo y también las porciones de quesadilla, alimentos que nos refrescan cuando hace calor. ¿Qué otras cosas triangulares puedes comer? So here's the tortillas, the quesadilla, and when you cut it, what other things are triangular? Pizza. Pizza's triangular. Here's the watermelon. Here, look, there's a triangular birdhouse. And the volcano has kind of sort of triangle shape. You see that back there? Oval. Oval is my favorite locket, a special pebble in my pocket. I find ovals at the store. Huevos, olives, beans galore. Can you name a couple more? Óvalo es mi medallón favorito y una piedrita especial que llevo en el bolsillo. Veo cosas ovaladas en el mercado. Huevos, those are eggs, aceitunas, the olives, y muchos frijoles. And the beans, where are the beans? Oh, down here. Puedes nombrar dos cosas más, two more things. Let's see, what is an oval? Oh, this frame is an oval. You see it? The frame is an oval. And what else can you see that it's an oval? The basket. I think this basket is an oval shape. Not quite round, an oval. Stars. Stars for party, stars for light, lining streets with colors bright. There are so many shapes wherever you go. How many more shapes do you know? Estrellas para las fiestas, estrellas que dan luz, dispuestas en las calles con colores brillantes. Hay figuras geométricas por donde quiera que vas. ¿Cuántas más conoces? Look at that. That's a beautiful picture with the mariachis. The end. At the end of this book, this is very interesting. It has a glossary. See? Glossary. A glossary is at the end of books, and it is like a dictionary kind of thing. But it's only about the book words, the words that are in this book that you can find. So a dictionary has all sorts of words. A glossary has words that you may not know the meaning of that are written in this story. So the glossary in this book has the words guacamole, mariachis, masa, metate, paleta, pozole, quesadilla, taco, tortillas, zócalo. And then next to those words, it tells you what it is. So I'm going to read them to you. Guacamole. That is a dip made with avocado, onion, tomato, chili pepper, and seasoning. Mariachis. A musical group that plays a form of Mexican folk music called mariachi music. Masa. Corn flour used for Mexican foods like tamales, packets of filled steamed dough, and tortillas. Metate. A flat or slightly hollowed piece of rock used with a stone rolling pin called mano, and they use that to grind the masa. Paleta, a frozen fruit bar, like the popsicles that they were eating. Pozole, a Mexican stew made with large kernels of corn soaked in lime water and dried, and often containing pork, chili, seasonings, and vegetables. Quesadilla, you know what that is. A tortilla folded over a filling of hot, melted cheese. Taco, you know what that is too. A tortilla sometimes folded, sometimes flat, piled with fillings and served hot. Tortillas, round flatbread pancakes made from masa, corn flour dough, or wheat, and baked on a hot surface. In Spain, tortillas are thick egg omelets fried with potatoes. So we use the same word for two different things. So when you are talking about a Mexican tortilla, that's what they put the tacos and the quesadillas in. But when you ask for a tortilla in Spain, it's usually like scrambled eggs, like an omelet, right? So the same word has two different meanings, but both of them are delicious. Zócalo. Every town and city in Mexico has a zócalo, or main square, often filled with shady trees, gardens, benches, and fountains. People young and old gather to chat, rest, look at artwork, and listen to bands and entertainers. So it's like a park, usually in the middle of the towns. And this, my friends, was Tortillas Are Round. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Con mi mano digo adiós. Adiós, amigos. Adiós, amigos. Con mi mano digo adiós. Adiós, amigos. Adiós. Adiós.